you want to hatch all of your eggs instantly and make them shiny in PokeRogue, the first thing you want to do is start a new game or load a save file. And as you can see, I loaded a save file. You can see I'm on floor 15. It doesn't really matter as long as you can get to your egg gacha. You also want to make sure you have eggs. So if you need unlimited egg vouchers, I actually made a video on that too, and I'll link it in the description. So from a battle, you want to pull up this menu and you want to go to your egg gacha. From here, you want to hit F12, and that's going to pull up this menu right here. Then you want to come up to this area and make sure you're on sources. If you're not, click it. And then come down here to assets, drop it down, and then click on the red index. And that'll populate this window for you. Then you're gonna hit Control F to pull up search. In the search bar, type in this.scene.game.data.voucher and hit enter so that you're on the second instance of that. So 2 out of 10. From there, you're gonna scroll down just a little bit until you get to process input. From process input, you're gonna go 1 down and insert your breakpoint. So 1 down from process input, breakpoint. Then you're gonna go back into the game and click and hit any arrow key. I'm gonna hit left, and that's gonna pause the debugger. Once it's paused, this menu is gonna pop up. You're gonna go to this and drop down, go to scene and drop it down. And then all this is in alphabetical order, so you're gonna come down here to game data and drop it down. And then you'll see eggs right here. You wanna drop down eggs, and it's gonna list all of your eggs in order right here. And so we can mess with each of these if we want. And so what we'll do is we'll start with this first egg, and that's this 0 one. So we'll go ahead and drop it down. The first thing we wanna change is hatch waves. So this egg is gonna hatch after you fight 15 floors. We're gonna change this to 1. So after 1 floor, this egg will hatch. Then we can also come down here to is shiny. We're gonna make this true, and that means this Pokemon is gonna hatch as a shiny. Also, if you want, you can make this Pokemon have a hidden ability, but what I also wanna show you is that you can actually change the species. So this is 618 right now. We're gonna change this to 1 so that it's a Bulbasaur. So variant tier is the other thing you're gonna wanna change, and that's if you wanna adjust the shiny tier. So a 0 is gonna be a regular shiny, a 1 is gonna be your blue shiny, and a 2 is gonna be your red shiny. So we're gonna leave this one at 0. And then we're gonna drop down our next egg. We're gonna change this to 1 as well. We're gonna go ahead and change this to shiny. We're gonna make this a Squirtle, and we're gonna make it a blue shiny. And then we're gonna come down here to 2, we're gonna drop it down. We're gonna make this hatch in 1 wave. We're gonna change it to shiny. And I'm gonna change this one to the Pokemon that evolves into my favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Gengar. And we're gonna make this a red shiny, so we're gonna hit 2 in here. Once you've made all of those changes, you wanna come back into the game, unpause the debugger, and then come over here and exit out of the game. Now, if one of your keys gets stuck, so it seems like it's constantly pressing, if you just spam that key a couple of times, it'll go away. So I spammed left a couple of times, I shouldn't have any issues. We're gonna back out to the fight, and we're gonna kill this Lechonk. Get out of here, Lechonk. Get out of here, Lechonk. Now, after this fight, we should get 3 eggs that hatch. Here we go, so we got our 3 eggs. This first one should be a Bulbasaur, shiny. Let's go. This next one should be a tier 2 Squirtle. Blue shiny. Let's go. Nailed it. And this last one should be a Ghastly red shiny. Let's go. And you can do that with all of your eggs. You can make them any Pokemon you want. You can make them shiny. You can make them any shiny tier you want. And you can unlock their hidden ability. Go out there and hatch them all.